the city where it started for you all those years ago. I suppose there won't be especially nostalgic this weekend.
No, look, not at all. Played here many times before. So just another opportunity for us more than anything. It's obviously a different challenge, posing a different challenge this weekend, but the team is prepared really well and really focused on ourselves this week and try and improve on those little things. So preparation has been good.
What was the difference in preparation, given the fact that you guys knew that France would make as many changes as they have?
Look, I don't believe there was a difference in preparation. We'd always like to have consistency within our preparation. There will obviously be one or two things we'd want to look at, perhaps where the French found some space in behind, or that we'd want to talk about, and but preparation was great, intensity was great. I mean, that's one thing we're always chasing during the week, is trying to lift our intensity, be accurate. Those are important during training sessions.
Warren, if you can win this match, what would a series win mean to this group?
Yeah, of course it would mean a lot for us. But I mean, we haven't even spoken about that. We haven't even mentioned that. We're really just focusing on this game as an individual game. So exactly the way we faced the previous weekend's game, the same approach. Really focused and trying to better our performance. We feel we can definitely improve in certain areas, and that's what we'll be chasing every single week. Wanting to improve week in and week out.
Do you take it as a challenge or as a career lesson that you're captaining the two different sides? We get in two different shapes. The other one is consistent, and the other one is in a beating phase.
What are you referring to?
I'm referring to Golden Lions and
No, for me, I must be honest, it hasn't felt any different. It's been amazing, just being part of this, and running on this past weekend. It just felt like I was just playing again. It was just to make those decisions on the field. It didn't feel at all any different. Of course, there are similarities. If you think of the past where we were, probably an even worse position as a franchise, but I mean, I don't try and compare the two. They're very different dynamics, different challenges, so I don't try and compare the two at all. But for me, it's been great. There are, obviously, it's only the start, there are still other things to come and big challenges to face, but I'm looking forward to that.
Well, if France have made 8 changes, do you expect a different kind of challenge from them?
I mean, we expect them to be improved. They're picking guys who have played in the top 14 final, experienced players. Good. It's going to be a good side and a good challenge for us as a team. But once again, we've really tried to focus more on ourselves, then try and just put all the focus on them and the changes that they've made. For us, it's just about keeping that continuity, focusing on what we want to do and improving. On the start that we made last week. So we don't expect anything different from them. We just probably more physicality. They're extremely direct. Their set piece is strong. So we know it's going to be more of a challenge for us this weekend, being in Durban as well. So it's going to be a nice challenge for us.
Yeah.
Warren, how do you feel about the way you and Opa and Sia went? Obviously, the new combination.
I thought it was great. Really enjoyed playing with them. 3 different players, but I think we combined really nicely, and it was great playing with them, you know, and with time that relationship, like you know, like any combination on the field will improve and get better as we get to know each other more and more.
Or just a word on the line-out combination. You guys scored a great try last week. Does it give you confidence to know that the French will be so much better on that factor this week with all the best players back?
Yeah, I mean, we know that it will be more of a challenge at set piece time, scrum and line-out wise, and all around the park, you know, as you mentioned. They've got their first choice players back. So that's going to be a nice challenge for us, and again, to be able to see where we are. You know, we've really prepared well this week, so yeah.
Warren, obviously they've got new halfbacks, new fullback. I mean, it will obviously alter the kicking dynamic. I mean, that could be an entirely different team. Are you guys in for that kind of?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, look, yes, they do kick well, but I mean, Scott runs the ball. I mean, I played with him as a junior, and he's a fantastic player, you know, and he's a great runner with the ball. So, I mean, we won't just expect them to kick back, and we won't just expect them to run back. I'm sure they'll, you know, they're great players, so they'll sum up the situations well and make good decisions on the field.